Everybody, welcome to today's episode of Scratcher That the Itcher. Now then, obviously trying to transfer these luck across the coins is not an exact science, ladies and gentlemen, put it that way. Let's introduce you to the stars of today's show. You'll have to excuse me if I sound funny, well, worse than normal funny with my bumpkin accent. I do have chronic toothache. One of the drawbacks of getting old, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so then, to take my mind off chronic toothache, let's get on with winning some serious money. Today we have a £45 scratch, ladies and gentlemen. We have a selection of £5 scratch cards. We have 3 of the Fast Cash 500. Show record for them is £500. Every one was a winner. We have 3 of the green machines, I call them, the green mean machines. These are bloody hard to scratch. Show record for this is about 20 quid, and we quite often win a £10 in that box there. So do remember, ladies and gentlemen, these aren't that bad for winning tenors in that box there, and it appears to be quite a new game as well. If you look, there's quite a few zeros left in that to go, so the run's still got quite a lot to go, look. And over here we have 3 of the Millionaire Sevens. Show record for these is also £40, I believe. I think it was 6 wins on a ticket, or a £40 ticket, I don't remember, to be honest with you. There's been many shows. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with scratching today's itch. So why the £5 scratch cards, I hear you ask? Well, it's to do with the 1,000 sub competition and people deciding, are we going to have 10 £5 scratch cards or 5 £10 scratch cards? And if we have 10 £5 scratch cards, do we get all of the same scratch cards, or do we get 10 different scratch cards, or 10 all of the same scratch cards but one from a different shop? So 10 different shops, or 10 from the same line, or 10 scratch cards but all different scratch cards. Do you see what I mean? So it's just to keep you all, like, you know, keep your options open, see which way it will go. So in theory, if this was, say, the competition episode and you chose 10, well, in this case 9 of the £5 scratch cards, and we decided to go with, why am I taking this back out? We decided to go with getting 3 scratch cards, or just playing 3 different games with them, this would be the results. But it's just a little bit, you know, break the monotony up with the same tedious formats all the time for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so like I say, these are quite hard to scratch. We're transferring the luckiness of the £2 coin to this £1 coin. They sleep with each other every night overnight, so yeah, the transference is thus. So then, let's see, £10. If this is on a par with this one, at least one of these tickets should, in theory, come up with a £10 in the bonus game, you know. Doesn't mean it's not lucky, it just means that it's not on par. And as they sleep together every night, you know, it could transfer back to the other one, to be honest with you. Like I said, it's not an exact science. I'm actually waiting for the new pound coins and £2 coins to come out, because they're like the 50s, they got hexagonal edges on, which should stop the bleeding of the coin. If you notice, these have got jagged edges on her now, like, you know. She's done us well though. I mean, this coin's done the whole of the series up until this point, so it's had some scratching on it, but as you can see, the scratching's taken its toll on the coin, and those little edges and bumps means that it's hard to scratch the coating off, and when you do scratch the coating off, then there's little jagged edges which are ripping the card, which is no good. I mean, if you rip the serial number off the card while you're scratching it, it's just going to cause you problems. Okay, banknote playing bubbly and ship, and we've got vault, house, stack and silver bar, so we can get any winners on that one. This one is a chest, a necklace, a gold key and a crown. A suitcase, a gold watch, a helicopter and a limo. And on the very last line we have a wallet, a train, a diamond and a holiday. So the first one out was a bit of a bust there, ladies and gentlemen. Moving swiftly on to the next card then. Okay, looking for a 10 up here, looking for a 10. Oh, it would come closer, 11. Not close enough though, it has to be a 10 to win in that, unfortunately. Yeah, these green mean machines are so hard to scratch. This pound coin's making light work of it though, I must admit. I do believe the bubbly is in the same place as on the last card, so fingers crossed we might get a win off this one with the bubbler. With the lobbly jobbly bubbler. Well, that airplane was on the last one, wasn't it? Vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. Right, gold bar, money bag, treasure chest, and a gold watch. This one we have a silver bar, a crown, a diamond and a vault, and then we have a stack, a gold key, a ship, and in the very bottom corner a house. So we didn't even have a bubbly come out of that. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? That's a little bit disappointing. A wee bit disappointing, lad. Right then, where's the 10? 13? 13? Unlucky for some. I'm gonna have to do a bit of extra work with this lucky pound coin by the looks of it. There's that bubbly again. Third trot. That's the third card on the trot. Let that bubbly's come out as a winning symbol. Will it mean anything? Well, one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen, isn't there? One way to find out. Yes, it did. There's the bubbly. Ta-da! See, lucky pound coins, because it sleeps with a £2 coin every night. See, look, it transfers. I told you, it's not an exact science, but you know. Right then, let's get on and see if there's any more little winners in here, shall we? Necklace, gold bar, diamond, and a chest. Oh, chest. Hello, hello, Mr. Chest. Hello, bottle of bubbly. Hello, Mr. Chest and bottle of bubbly. Nice to see you together. To see you. Nice. Oh, that was on the other one, wasn't it? That holes. Holes, limo, stack, and a banknote. And there we have a helicopter, a pot of gold, a wallet, and a money bag. But that's alright. £10 ticket there. 2 wins. 1 win, 2 win. Is that all that's on here? 1 win, 2 win? Yes, but still, we'll take the 2 wins over no wins any day. Quite a lot of tenors on these tickets. I thought it would have come out there, but still, never mind. Right then, should we do the fast cash 500s, ladies and gentlemen? See if we can get a nice big winner off one of these. I mean, we're due a 50 at least. I've never hit a 50 off one of these on camera. I've only ever had a 50 once myself, like, you know, the old 50 symbol that comes up down there. And now, after hitting that 50, I vowed never to scratch another card again unless it was on camera. So I think that day I just bought 2 scratch cards. Well, 20 quid's worth. I bought a £10 scratch card and 2 of these, and I won a 50 quid on one of these and 20 quid on one of the 10s. That 20 quid won me 70 quid, like, you know. So yeah, that was the day I thought, right, every time I buy scratch cards from now on, I'm going to scratch them on camera. Pointless doing it otherwise. I mean, I scratch them enough on camera anyway. It's not like I can't wait, is it? Eh? So even this coin's having problems. Okay, that is a boat. That is a trainer. That is a wheel. That is a track. And that is a timer. So it is, so it is. So it is, so it is. Okay, pot of gold note, plain key, wheel, treasure chest, track, vault, limo, and a gold bar. That is a track, a boat, a stack, a helmet, and a helicopter. A thunderbolt, a diamond man, a trainer, a flag, and a timer, ladies and gentlemen. So no wins on that one, that. Well, we've got one more of these to go. It's not all is not lost yet. All is not lost yet. Okay, so the winning symbols on this bad boy are as follows. We have a gold bar, an aeroplane, a boat, a car, and a bolt. So that is a thunderbolt. That is a helicopter. That is another thunderbolt. A timer, a treasure chest, a stack, a diamond one, a trainer, a track, a pot of gold, would you believe it, a wheel, a note, a helmet, a key, and a flag. So they've let us down. No winners on the Fast Cash 500s, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it looks like it's down to the 7s to steal the show then. Looking for a 7. Looking for a 7. Oh, champagnes. Fingers crossed. It's an aeroplane. Come on, Lucky Pound Coin. Start showing the viewers what you can do. Right, so we need a safe. That is a handful of cash. That is a ring. And that is a treasure chest. 1 and 3. 5 and 2. Ding, 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 ding. Winner. Adds up to 7. So what else we got? A 3 and a 4. Ding, 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 ding. Winner. What else have we got then? A 1 and a 2. So what about these games? Okay, so we need 2 of the same. That is a purse and a key. A star and a sapphire. Sounds similar, but not quite the same. A crown and a purse, and yours and theirs. So 12 plays 22. 20 plays 21. 22 plays 23. So then, drum roll please. Oh, fiver, which means this will also be a fiver. That's alright, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of Lady Godivas. Pop that over there with the other one. And we'll see if we can get some more winners, shall we? It's not unheard of. Oh, a handful of cash. It's the symbol we're looking for. There's a wad. There's a gold bar. There's a ring. 3 and a 6. 1 and a 3. 5 and a 1. 5 and a 6. So we need 2 of the same over here. There is a sapphire and a star. A pound and a note. A purse and a key. 24 plays 25. 13 plays 22. And 21 plays 24. No win scale on that ski. 1 card left to scratch, ladies and gentlemen. 1 card left to go. Okay, that is a helicopter and an aeroplane, so that is no good for us. So we're looking for a case with a pound. Case with a pound. There's a ring. There's a chest. And there's some gold, but not a case with a pound. 6 and a 4. 5 and a 6. 5 and a 3. 2 and a 3. So 2 games left to play. Pound and a purse, sapphire and a crown, key and a silver bar, yours and theirs. So 12 plays 13, 21 plays 23, and 25 plays 27, ladies and gentlemen. So kiss the coins for luck at the end. And the stars of today's show are £10, £20. So that's £20 back off our £45 scratch, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. See you later. Peace.